Thank you, Sigma. Yo. Hello, microphone test. 1, 2. 1, 2. Hello. Welcome to day 3 of the Nonary Games, Virtue's Last Reward. Ambidex edition, apparently. 3:20 p.m. Pacific. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Thank you for being here. I am just about ready to go. All right. The tweet has gone out. You know what I realized yesterday is, like, subconsciously I updated this top right portion to day 9, and it actually wasn't day 9. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Actually, I'm not even sure when the hell I changed that to day 9. I want to say that when we started this yesterday, I was supposed to change the whole thing and put day 2, but because it's such like it's a thing that I kind of do subconsciously. When I change to the screen, I just happen to bump the number up. It's kind of crazy, because it kind of all adds up. Day 9, 999, and a bunch of 9s, and it just kind of worked out. But I am going to change it now because I just noticed it maybe 15 minutes ago. I was like, what the hell? I never played this game for 9 days. 0 escape. Virtue's Last Reward. All right. Oh, wait. Day 3. It's officially day 3. Day 1 was on the same day that we finished 999, and it was relatively short, but we still played it. We still started it, got our feet wet. So day 3 officially. Yesterday we played about, I think I started around 4? Like 4 o'clock, I think. Yeah, I think we started at 4. I don't remember. Anyways, no, maybe like 3. No, it couldn't have been 4 because I got off at 6 o'clock, and I know that we progressed the story by like 3 hours. So we probably started around 3, maybe a little bit before 3. So pretty similar to today. All right. Also forgot to I gotta upload the previous game to YouTube. It expires in 1 day, but for some reason I've noticed in the past when the titles are really long, for some reason YouTube won't accept it when you use Twitch's tool. It's more of a technical thing. It's not like you guys care, but just in case somebody wanted to like watch that all the way through. I'm sure not a whole lot of people, it's not like people starting Skyrim playthroughs every day. I mean, it's probably a lot more low key. So I feel like I owe it to the community, not our community specifically, but just the whole Zero Escape community that maybe likes to watch stuff like that. But I gotta remember, because the shit expires in 1 day. All right. But we are ready. Let us go. We are 4 hours and 10 minutes into the game. We did one puzzle area yesterday. So not a really great usage of time, but still progress nonetheless. Where we at? One's hands instead of favoring the left or right, but it can also be. Oh yeah. This is about ambidextrous, something, whatever. It's a game of betrayal, then.
Well, yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Then what's the nonary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The nonary game is a game where you try
enchilada?
to open the number 9 door and escape. The ambidex game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
The logical side of me wants to say ambidex. If it is referring to being ambidextrous or whatever, it has to do with, whether using your left arm or right arm or whatnot. It has to do with different people. So instead of left or right arm, it's left person or right person. So I think it's just introducing an element of betrayal into the game, even though the basis of the game itself, where you have to get through the number 9 door, is kind of the important portion, which is why he's stating it's stating that it's a mini game.
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Dude, you just listen to me, you'll know what to do.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, Mio?
Mio.
Arrogant little bastard.
He kind of does look a little bit stinky, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now,
he's-
I have you all move to the 8-bit room, please?
Okay. Yeah, he stole his cowboy clothes off of a hobo or something.
I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside. I think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
K, Quark, and myself each gave 1 card to Luna Alice and 10 Myoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion of who'd go into which door, and Fi and I found ourselves heading into the leftmost room. Wow. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head into?
Why are you asking me?
Sometimes you just want some reassurance. You ask people around you. Unless you want me to ask the damn wall, you're the only person here. Why are you always questioning my questions?
Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Truthfully, IRL, I am kind of like that too. I do like to get feedback before I do things, or just kind of reassure myself. So it's annoying when it's why are you asking? It's why else would someone ask? You want to get somebody's input, unless you just don't give a shit what anybody else thinks and you just fucking do it. And then it's well, how come you didn't ask me? Well, bitch, you asked me, why the fuck am I asking? Okay, anyway.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
This game's got a time limit too. Whoa, who the hell is this? What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know.
I was asking myself, okay?
Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Hey, guys, get over here. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious. She's a man, baby. I didn't wait for a response. Just turned around and followed Fi into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was, no, I wanted more people, but I think, I think you can't have more than 9. Blood? She's covered in blood. I leaned down and listened at her mouth. Nothing, no breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement, just cold skin.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Quark, don't look. Somebody get Quark out of here.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
I mean, he obviously already saw, and I'm pretty sure he's about to see a lot more death throughout the game. Yeah, she's not breathing, and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or
Someone's hiding something.
it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
That dude with the suit, man, he looks like, man, it's like Terminator. He can turn his armor into a knife, or he pushes a button and a knife comes out, which sounds a lot more like, that makes a lot more sense. But I'm probably wrong in that in that way too. Also, I forgot to mention, I know I said yesterday that there's a chance I wouldn't be able to stream today, or I would stream a lot later, but things got kind of pushed forward. So instead of myself starting at potentially 5:30, yeah, it would have been 5:30. I got what, 2.5 hours extra ahead of time, so it worked out.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously. Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was.
Yo, ain't he crazy? Ain't crazy like he's the one? He's like, huh?
Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
He's like, she needs privacy. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe it was something else. DOK and I. DOK and I. DOK and I. Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys? Oh, okay, sorry. It's like, it's an ongoing sentence. But whatever the reason, Ten Myoji only stared. Yo, he knows her. His whole body was rigid like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point, but it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It was more like he was staring toward us. He wasn't staring at us. It was more like he was staring toward us. A smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. That's deep. It wasn't until we were almost to the infirmary that I realized Myoji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we'd found the body. I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling, as if his body was suddenly made of lead. Oh my god! The lead in his body was turned into a knife, and then he stabbed her. The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Alright, so she's old, he's old. They probably know each other because, you know, old people, they socialize and stuff, right? I mean, that's how you do it, man. You talk to people. If you're old, you talk to old people. If you're young, you talk to young people, and, you know, and people in between. Carrying her felt almost like carrying an old dry piece of wood. Whoa, that is very insensitive. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed as if we were afraid she might break. Oh God. She looks so peaceful. Yeah, she's dead. Almost like she's going to wake up any minute now. Please don't.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but...
I'm
a coroner.
What?
I have a medical license.
See, close.
You're a nurse?
No.
You're a doctor?
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
What is that supposed to mean, Miss Egyptian lady?
Sorry.
With the gold toilet seat?
You don't need to apologize.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy? Oh, I won't really be doing it. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner.
Yes, and his name is Adam.
It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Oh yeah? And just how the hell do you remember that?
Because Alice, Clover, and I examined this entire room.
So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes. I think I should be able to manage that.
Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Damn, she thick. Sex, female, estimated age, 65-75, diagnosis, disease, cause of death, exsanguination? Exsanguination? Estimate time of death, 3-4 hours. Damage trajectory. Weapon entered through 4th intercostal piercing heart. Wound characteristics. Wound margin. Clean, continuous wound angles. 1 sharp, 1 blunt. 1 sharp, 1 blunt. Wound cavity. Yes. Big, medium, small. Conclusion. Based on the characteristics described above, there is a 95% chance the wound was caused by a sharp, single-bladed instrument. Probably a knife. Huh? Yeah, I don't really get it. What's it mean by instrument? Was she stabbed with a clarinet or something? Okay, dude.
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
What?
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
Oh my god, we said
I
that.
told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Phi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he'd locked all the hatches.
Well, if it's telling the truth, nobody could have gone in there after you 2 left. Which means...
Fucking bastard!
You fucking bastard! Exactly!
Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because...
All right, BO, fucking calm down, okay? Accusing everybody of killing people.
Because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
Yo, Bookmark, thank you for the host. Hello, Bookmark. Happy Wednesday.
That's not a logical argument. Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero. The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman.
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess.
It was Clover. She used her belt. It was super sharp. And then the lady fought back and then busted one of her eyes.
Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to.
True. Pretty good, pretty good. I was looking forward to playing this today.
I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole Warren are under my control.
Whole Warren.
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero, why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly, but now the unexpected has happened, and he says nothing. Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman.
What does Clover look like she is cosplaying Flintstones? She does look like she is cosplaying as a Flintstones character.
So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero, or rather Zero Senior, I suppose you could say.
Zero Senior.
He likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her. Just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone is just part of a game to him?
Well, there's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure.
Dude, it's like not just the whole outfit, but just how the spots are. Yeah, definitely Flintstones vibes going on.
If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
You see? Just as I said. Zero Junior ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
It's probably scripted.
Let's get back to the warehouse.
Actually, it can't be scripted because I think the characters have asked the bunny questions and the bunnies answered. But I don't remember for sure.
If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Jr.
Zero Jr.
After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
Alright, we're going to the infirmary to the warehouse. Back to the warehouse. We're really going in there? I kind of don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago. Huh, wait. Fi, where'd you go?
Up here.
Up? Whoa. What the hell is she doing? You must be really desperate to get high. She's smoking.
Seriously? That's the best you can do? I was expecting something about how I jump at the first sign of trouble.
Whatever. What are you up to here anyway? What are you up to up here anyway? Everybody's already gone into the AB rooms.
Yeah, well, there was something I wanted to check out.
And that is?
This thing. Remember it?
The hatch.
Try opening it.
No luck. It won't budge.
Then that means this AB room is locked down tight. No one could get in.
You're talking about whoever killed that old lady,
Yeah.
aren't you? You still think it's Kay, huh? Well, like Clover said, if Zero Senior is the killer, then it wouldn't matter if we could open this hatch or not.
I know. I just wanted to be sure.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Let's go. I imagine Algernon's waiting for us.
Who? Oh. Dude, Zero Jr., okay? I don't need no complicated name. Settled in at home now.
Look.
Glad you're doing well. When you mean settled in, do you mean you just got home and you're chilling, or you? Because I know you were moving and stuff like that back then.
There's something on the screen.
Or you mean like you finally like moved in and you're settled? Look at me turning things all complicated. Yeah, you're right. The Ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished. Wow. Well, it looks like there's no going back now.
Observation.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here! I've been waiting.
So have we. We've got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old whoa? Who was that old whoa? You just got home from work. Okay, cool. Yep, just hunker down, relax. Thanks for chilling.
Ugh! Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
All?
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy.
Siggy.
I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but BO is especially loud.
Yeah, that dude's always loud.
For real, BO, I need you to shut up.
His voice volume is an interpretation of the smell of his BO. Not really.
There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done. So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started!
Let's
Let me
get it
tell you
started.
about the AV. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opinion. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano.
Oh, so I guess whoever wins get points or something?
Well, there are two people each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a two-on-one battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be.
Opponent?
It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
She is definitely a opponent.
For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Mooney and went through the magenta door, didn't they?
Mooney. Oh yeah, that's Luna.
That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Mooney.
What? But I Luna's cool. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started.
Mooney's opponent will be Siggy and Fido.
Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be a lass.
Potassium and Cleaver. So Clover and Potassium is K? A for Alas. A is... Who the fudge is A? A is... Oh, Alice. That's such a stupid... Alas! Oh my god. That's such a good nickname.
And BL and Quirk's enemy will be Tenmioldy. Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
If you choose ally, they're your ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
I don't get it. Valley Girl Bunny? Valley
First,
Bunny?
I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
All you guys have to do
Is pick! Just pick one of those easy options! Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view.
Okay. You and partner, you can ally or betray them. So if you ally, I don't know. Whatever. Just explain it, okay, buddy?
So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
I like fuzzy
We
feelings.
call that the best pals outcome.
So if you ally and your opponent allies, you get +2. If you betray and your opponent betrays, you get +3. If you ally and your opponent betrays, you get -2, and your opponent gets 0? Why would you betray then?
Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3.
Oh, okay. So if we ally and your opponent betrays, you get -2. And if your partner betrays and you or the opponent allies, you get +3. Oh, okay, all right.
We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
Mm-hmm.
somebody did that to me, I'd skin him and stew him with some taters.
I like
The third
taters.
choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent.
If that happens, neither of you get to lose some absolutely zero change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? No, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The two of you only get one vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get.
What? So the pair... I mean, it would make more sense if the bunny said the pair you guys get one choice, right? So it's like one vote amongst you, but the bunny is saying that we each get a vote. I don't know. I think it just has to play out.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Well, actually, there's a little bit more. But
The only thing I'm like, well, how should... I don't know what our choices are gonna look like, but I'm more like, well, are we Sigma? Are we playing as Sigma? Do we want to get Sigma out? I mean, of course, we need to have everyone escape. I mean, as far as, you know, realistically, how do I feel about this whole scenario? I mean, I want everyone to be able to escape. You don't want anybody to die unless you're a jerk face. Hey, what up, Amy? It'll make sense when you get into it. Yeah, I think that's that. I think this is the game. That blah, blah, blah. That's basically the game in a nutshell. A lot of things don't make sense until it plays out.
It'll just have to wait, I guess. After all, it's almost time!
Hey, wait.
No. I won't wait and I can't wait. Didn't you hear
Can't
me?
stop, won't stop.
It is time!
Can't stop, won't stop.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
This is your favorite of the trilogy. Nice. Well, I mean, we just basically started. I feel like we're still in the beginning. But I did see the flowchart and it looks pretty extensive. But I do have all three. I did buy all 3 games. So I don't really know yet if I'm going to play the 3rd game right after this one. I mean, if I had to choose now, I would say that I probably will, because it only makes sense to kind of retain all that information that you've gotten from playing the previous games and have it carry over to the sequel. So you know it kind of gets the thoughts rolling, and you know. The 3rd game starts slow, but the endings are worth it. Oh, interesting.
You see, it's time for me to be hopping on out of here.
I do know the 3rd game is like way more.
See you later!
It's a lot newer than the previous 2.
Have a nice trouble.
Even though this is I don't know if you'd really call this a remaster. Based on the features I saw that they updated, it looks more of I guess updated might be a good word.
We don't have time to talk about this. Choose betray.
What? Let me turn off my alarm. Choose a betray. What? You're kidding. You really want me to betray Luna?
We don't know if she'll ally or not. If we choose ally and she chooses betray, we're screwed. That's a loss of 2 points. You tell me, Sigma. What's 3 minus 2?
Juan. What kind of idiot do you think I am? We played 999, okay? We passed basic math 101. I know what 3 minus 2 is, okay? It's 1, obviously.
Exactly. If our BP gets down to 1, it's over.
Wait, why?
So?
Why is it over? Wait, what do you mean by it's over?
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Just press the damn button.
I don't want to betray. I mean, even if we hit ally and she doesn't ally with us, we'll know it's her. So it's not like we won't know. You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how'd you know my name? Or how about when we found that old lady's body? You didn't even blink, almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but did you? Are you?
Fine. If you won't do it, then I...
Don't think so.
device worked.
I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. Yo, DR, thank you for the host. I bet you I can spell your name this time, man. That looks like something you'd play. If I don't do anything, I'll just vote ally for us anyway. Wait, if I don't do anything, it'll just vote ally for us anyway. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's it's over supposed to mean?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Why is she not saying anything?
4, 3, 2.
When your BP hits 0, you die.
Yo, but it would be 1.
That's what I meant.
1.
Wait, do I get to pick now? I trust Luna. She seems very nice. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Gonna be lurking. Have a great stream. Thanks, man. Thanks for the host again.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation.
You're welcome.
Ambidex gates now opening.
So the Ambidex games is basically trust or betrayal or ally or betrayal thing. That's it. I guess it's to cause friction between other characters and stuff. Just kind of the main theme in the first game too. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
What was that, Sigma?
Huh?
Don't play dumb. You chose ally. Didn't you hear me?
I wanna, you know, I don't want to burn a bridge with Luna just in case we make it, you know, and then I need to find a girlfriend, you know, and I'm not really that interested in you.
I told you that if your BP drops to 0, you die.
Yeah, I heard you. A whole second before the deadline. How can you expect me to think anything through that quick? You expect me to think anything through that quick? Okay, I don't know why it sounds so weird to me, but it's correct. It would have taken like half a second just to process what you'd said.
No, you could have done it. The brain's processing power increases during a crisis.
Yeah, like the photo telekinesis powers. I know. Yeah. I played the first game.
It starts working so fast that a second can seem like an eternity. Your brain was doing that right before time ran out, wasn't it?
I mean, no, because it paused the game for us. I was like, huh? Did it already choose ally for us? Wait, no, it didn't, because nothing's happening. And then we pushed it. I'm pretty sure that was more than a second. That was like 5 seconds, which I like completely thought it through already. That we didn't, we didn't want to betray.
Well, am I wrong?
You're very wrong. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, fine, let's be generous and say hypothetically that you're right about this crisis overclocking thing. How would you know whether or not my brain was doing that? Did you crack open my skull while I wasn't looking? You just wedge a microscope in there and have a look at my neurons. Okay now. Let me be straight with you. Your shit is whack. Like hella whack. Oh my god. This thing was from California. That's hella dope. I mean, you just know stuff you shouldn't. Stuff like my name or how if your BP hits 0, you die. Yeah, what's up with that, huh? What you trying to hide stuff from us? I know what you're. I know. You gonna betray me? You told me you don't know why, but more and more, I'm starting to think you've been lying to me.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what up? Dude, I like his projector. We had a chance. We did. It's like 1 second in this game could be an eternity in IRL.
Ziggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there?
So it sounds like we have pet names.
We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. Time to see what the results are.
I'm calling it. Luna did not betray us.
Maybe it's
okay?
different this time.
What do you mean this time? Huh? This time? She got a head start. Hey, Fi, hold on. Shit.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Finally, let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game!
Okay.
Round 1!
The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Oh, damn. Wait. Okay, hold up. All right, we gotta watch this. We gotta see what everyone's thought process is. But look at Luna allied. Dude, Luna, man, we friends. We're best friends now. Bless Luna. Yeah, I don't really know much about her. I mean, she carries around a Twitter icon as a necklace. And we're on Twitter. So, I mean, she sounds nice too. So, I have I have some faith in her already. She made a good first impression. Plus, she's in the medical field, so I mean that's kind of good too. And I don't really know anything about her, anyways. All right, so let's see. And hello, Marith. Hello, Marith. Let's see. Okay, Kay and Clover decided to betray Alice. How dare they? How can you do? Why would you do that to Alice? Alice has the gold toilet. They really want that gold toilet seat. Best friends with Luna and everyone else hates each other. Oh my goodness. I know I'm seeing betrays all over the place. God, no. Okay. So Kay and Clover are at 6. Alice is at 1. Oh no. Okay. And then Dio and Quark betrayed Tenmyuji. That's messed up. That's messed up. I mean, he's old and stuff, but you don't do that to senior citizens. I mean, you respect them. Definitely plus for medical field perks. Yes, it is. I mean, you want to heal and save people, right? Look at this. Oh my, dude, we have the best team. Although Fi, she's kind of low key. She has those betrayal tendencies, or either that, or she's just kind of looking out for herself. But Luna, reliable. I don't know who we should side with. I don't even know if it's an option. It's just fun to kind of observe what's going on and figure things out. But yeah. Alice can't leave. No Alice.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Thanks, Luna.
Oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to thank me.
But I want to. You did a good thing.
I only did what anybody would have done.
Oh my god, dude, talk to the other people.
I believed in you and Fi.
Oh my god. When Luna glanced away, I threw Fi what could only be described as a smug grin. Rather frustratingly, she didn't respond, only turned away unperturbed. I was about to press the issue when I heard Tenmyuji's voice. Uh-oh, yo, he about to bust out with his old man angry voice. Gosh, Luna is too pure for this world. I know.
Quark, what happened?
Oh god, he about to beat up his grandson. He about to beat up his grandson. His grandson be like, wait, who is he with? Dio? He'd be like that. Circus dude made me push the button.
No, it wasn't me.
It was the one-armed man.
Mr. Dio tricked me. He told me he'd pick Ally. He promised. That's why I let him do the voting.
Is this true, Dio?
Are you serious? This kid's full of shit.
Okay, dude. Really? He's a grandson. Maybe he hates his grandpa. Maybe his grandpa gave him like a really shitty Christmas gift and he's pissed off.
What?
Freaking kids, man.
I didn't do squat. Quark was the one who decided how we were gonna vote. You wanna know what he told me?
You just leave the voting to me, Mr. Dio.
He's Zero.
Grandpa's gonna choose to ally for sure, 'cause I'm his opponent on this one. I think we should betray.
That totally does not sound like him. We don't really know him either. Sounds like bullshit.
To be honest, I'm getting kinda tired of that grumpy old bastard.
Yeah, I totally believe what's being told right now.
He's had a good life, but it's time for him to go. What do you say we leave the old fart here and leave? I've got a plan. See? Don't worry about me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what is his name? Tenmyuji or whatever? Yes, he's gonna totally believe this.
I'll just tell him you tricked me. He'll believe whatever I tell him. Besides, if he still trusts me, that'll make it easier to use him again later. What do you say, Mr. Dio? Pretty good plan, huh? Alright, let's do it.
This little shit.
You're lying! I never should have trusted you! Dio!
Dude, kid, shoot your laser beams at him with your hat.
You're a lying jerk!
Sure, kid, keep whining. See if I care.
Grandpa! You believe me, right?
Don't let this brat fool you, old man. All of this is just part of his plan.
You bastard! I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
He does say bastard. Yo, he's telling the truth.
That's enough, Quark. Don't lose your temper. How long have I known you? I could be deaf and blind, and I'd still know if you were lying to me.
He's known him for 5 years because he's 5.
Really?
You're just as gullible as he said you'd be. Hook, line, and sinker. Let me give you a little warning, Tenmyoji. That little shit is a hell of an actor. I'll bet you money he's a born con man. I don't know what he is to you, but if I were you, I'd trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much.
If I were you to trust the kid as far as I could throw him, and at your age, that can't be much.
You hearing me, old man? Keep an eye on him.
It's all right. I understand.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, right.
I apologize.
What the heck?
This is very unfortunate.
Yo, I don't get it. They're very remorseful, but why would they betray her? I mean, ideally, you hit ally, everyone gets the same amount of points. It's not like a race to see who gets out first, right? It looked as though another argument had taken place while Quark and Dio were fighting. Whatever it had been about, it appeared to have resolved itself.
The past is the past. There's no point complaining about it. I'll just have to try and get those points back in the next AB game.
Dude, she about to take off her bedpan and like hit them over the head with it.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
I know, they just want the toilet seat.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
I don't know, I just can't stop picturing it as a toilet seat. It's just like, after I heard that the first time, it's just stuck in my head.
You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Why not?
The voting happens when an AB gate opens.
They're already open.
Right, you are. So, let me just close them.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the Moon Round. Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Moon cards? Does that mean we can't use these cards anymore since they've got suns on them?
Yes, indeedy. Now,
You'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
So, how many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on.
You know what the difference between this game and the first game that I really like is there's a lot of contrast between characters, and it's kind of heightened by the fact that they can trust or either betray each other, whereas in the first game it's more you suspect people, but in general it seemed like everybody wanted to make it out together, right? Because I mean, there was never really a person you disliked in the first game. Yeah, sure, Lotus was kind of a jerk, but I mean, overall everyone still had that same mindset, like, oh, we need to escape, we need to work together and escape. But In this, the characters seem a lot more. They're a lot more different. Like Fi and Dio are very. I don't know. Dio is kind of crude and an asshole, and Fi seems just kind of selfish.
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth and back and forth, winning and losing points.
Of course, you could just get stuck below 9 BP where everybody just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points.
After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open. If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to round 3, and round 4, and round 5. Round 100, round 2000, you might even go all the way up to round 24,9,004,897.
Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to remember that number.
Although, I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Like you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah, so?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
Nope. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you. There is one thing though, Ziggy. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go through the secondary chromatic doors, maybe it's not 100% true.
What?
Well,
What do you mean?
you can open the door with just 1 or 2 people if you want.
That's not what you told us.
Well, I didn't want to make things complicated.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What? How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
So, it's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Do these things even come off?
No, yes!
Dude, we go back to what we were talking about the first time we played the first game. You just chop their arms off.
They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways. The first is to get through the number 9 door and escape. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks all by itself.
What's the second way? Hey, Zero, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh, Bio. I think you already know.
What?
Do you really want to get rid of that bracelet?
Of course I do!
Oh, well, I see. It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
You die.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
You know what an electrocardiogram is, right? Technically, it's a machine that graphs the electric current flowing across the myocardium, but you probably know it as the thing in the hospital with the little light that goes beep, 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 beep. When someone dies on a TV show.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching. So, when that signal goes away...
The lock on the bracelet releases, right?
Yep. So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off. Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that. But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not gonna be very lucky for some of you, huh?
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Well, do I have to explain everything?
Somebody might die during the next round of the AB game. There. That's pretty clear, right?
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyoldi or less. One or the other.
Or it might be both of them.
What?
Why am I going to die?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules. I'm pretty sure I already told you what the penalty is.
You mean the needles in our bracelets are gonna activate and we'll die?
Correct, Ziggy. Full marks.
So, if I had been right, but how had she known before Zero told us?
I see.
I see.
Alice and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What? What the hell? This is important stuff. Why didn't you tell us about this earlier?
God, her top just, I don't know. It looks so impractical.
Sorry.
Sorry's not going to cut it. I thought you were supposed to tell us the rules, not hide them.
Well,
is there anything else you conveniently left out? It's not fair to make people play a game without explaining all the rules.
You know, it kind of, now that I think about it, they betrayed them in the AB game, not knowing that if they reached a 0, they would die. So, I mean, it's possible that they're just in a rush to get out and then figure, oh, well, she'll, or Alice or the other dude will earn points in other ways. They just want to get out first. So, somewhat selfish, but not really thinking that there's any type of consequence.
I think it's fair.
Tell Zero, Alice. Yo, Aegis, I've been lurking, but then I saw this. Good time to pop in.
After all, it's not like anybody else knew, right? Right, Fido?
Yeah, right, Fido?
Yeah, I guess so.
Tell them. I took a moment to go over everything in my head. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors could be opened by any number of people so long as you had the right bracelets. The bracelets would only unlock under 2 conditions: if you left the building or if your heart stopped. If your BP hit 0, the needles in your bracelet would activate, killing you.
Oh, one last thing. The next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them, right?
Downstairs.
There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green.
So then based on what, on that thought, then with Dio and Quark, one of them would assume a death for choosing betray. So when with Dio and Quark, one of them would assume a death for choosing betray. Well, I mean, we knew that because Phi told us, but our party didn't betray anyone, but the people that didn't know had somebody push the betray button. So the assumption is that they didn't know that rule, that if you hit 0, you die. But I mean, that's only making an assumption.
That means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But I mean, you could also figure, well, maybe they have some sort of bloodlust, right? And then in that group with Dio and Quark and the old dude, if they hit betray on the old guy, maybe the old guy be like, you know what, I'm about to kill this cowboy guy or something like that, right? Because he's preventing him from escaping sooner. I don't know. I mean, we don't really know the people yet either. And I mean, I feel like a lot of this game series is all based on not really deception. Well, kind of, you know, being deceptive, but at the same time, being not really knowing who to trust. Because Dio's verbatim memory Quark insinuates Tim Yoji has lived a good life already. Oh, that's true. Yeah, why would... If Dio is telling the truth, that means that Quark is insinuating that he knew that he would die. But if he's lying, then it's insinuating that Dio knows that somebody dies. And he was just making stuff up, or putting words in Quark's mouth. So one of them potentially knows that the BP0 thing would cause death. Yes, we are just excessively thinking. But I mean, that's the beauty, right? It's fun to think about.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look. The color's changed, hasn't it?
Yeah, it did change. Mine changed from red to cyan.
Me too. Mine's cyan now.
Alice, I won't betray you.
Mine too.
She'll let me use her toilet seat freely when we get out.
Wait. I guess the colors weren't the only thing that changed. It switched from pair to solo.
You're right.
Uh-oh.
Mine switched from solo to pair.
So that means we're paired with... Alice and I will be on a team against Clover.
Mine is now a solo as well.
Yep, looks like mine's changed too. I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm still a pair.
Quark. Hold on. Quark is with Myoji. So Quark kind of has the ability to kill his grandpa, which is pretty fucked up if you think about it.
The three of us seem to be magenta now as well.
And they'll be against K. How would that work? Can K could dictate, right? Because if they both hit ally and K hits betray, then they would lose points, but the old dude would be he'd be kaput.
I'm yellow. And it still says solo. Fi, you and Dio are yellow now too, right?
Oh, you so fucked, Luna.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm a pair.
Luna, no.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything.
They're just as believable as a talking bunny.
With all of that explained, I must bid you adieu. Sadly, we may never meet again.
What?
Well, There's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore.
Yo, what up, Sval? I'm good, man. How's your stream?
I mean, you guys are good from here, right? I'll never see you guys
Oh God.
again.
Nice. I'm assuming you bought the games, and I know you played the one Supra. What was it called? Supra something. Toyota Supra.
Did you really think I was gonna cry? Nah, 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 nah. Suckers!
Oh, okay, all right. Oh my God, I was so tricked.
As if I'd cry over you dummies.
What the? You fucking dick. You, it's a rabbit. Superland. Oh, there we go. Superland.
You mad? Oh. Anyway, good luck.
Was you mad, bro? You mad,
I
bro?
may be gone, but I'm always watching. Maybe I'll see you again someday. Have a nice tragedy.
Evil Bunny. It's funny because I feel like I knew somebody with that name.
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
Whoa, that's an animal. Somebody call PETA? That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now?
I like that guy. I knew you liked that guy, Sval. I can see you squeezing the life out of bunnies too. Robotic game bunnies.
We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, it looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits.
What about her? You like her, Sval? You like her, Sval? Who you like more, Alice or Dio?
Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur.
I concur.
There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up.
I would use a holy grenade. Wow. Because it's possessed.
5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then.
5 minutes would give us a whole half hour. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors in 5 minutes before they open.
Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout for me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete. I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes, but it was just the one time. And she was the one who went after me. Okay, dude, why are you trying to show off? Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the nonary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? Yo, everyone thinks they're innocent, okay? Everyone thinks they're innocent, alright? Even freaking, what's his name? Ted Bundy or whatever the fuck his name is? He thinks he's innocent, alright? Jack the Ripper thinks he's innocent. Everybody thinks Zodiac Killer thinks they are innocent. I thought back to what I've been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. I'm innocent-ish. Still innocent-ish. Whoa, that's my car. December 25th, 2028. Oh my, dude, 2028? That's in 8. Yo, that's like in 8 years. Early morning California desert. Holy crap, he is from California. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I'd looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Eve. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Okay. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Okay, man. Way to be, what is he called? Prejudice? Prejudice against someone's religion? My girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. Oh, damn. Yo, man, now we can find a girlfriend here. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I'd got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. You like Sigma? He kind of looks like a college, I don't know, athlete maybe? I think his blue shirt is kind of, I don't know if it's a jersey, but I don't know, sportswear? No idea. At any rate, I'd stay up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. The sun began to rise. It was 2 a.m. Oh, well, maybe that's like after. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise like metal on metal and fell silent. God damn it! You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Dude in the backseat. What the hell? He's like, he has his legs like spread out, like something's coming out of his crotch or something. Huh? What? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, god damn it! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. I think we look cooler than Junpei. He seems a little bit more relatable. Plus, I mean, we haven't heard his voice, so it does, I mean, a voice does kind of paint a picture of a person too, weirdly. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. It's Santa! It's June! It's one of the people from the first game. My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna save it. For the sake of saving. Not that it even did anything before, but... Okay, so we've been to the lounge. The lounge is the bar area. The infirmary, we went there, but we didn't really get to interact. And then now there's crew quarters, which we have not seen or been to. So, we could just, you know, go one at a time and try out the infirmary. So let us go. Actually, let me see the flow chart. Whoa. Into the CDs. Into the CDs. The funny thing is, we didn't even... I don't even think we made a, Did we make a choice? I think we did choose to go with Luna. It's crazy how whichever way you go, like right in the beginning, dictates. It seems to have a huge impact on what happens. Alright, anyways, let's just go to the infirmary. The infirmary. How's it going? You guys find anything?
Hello, Mr. Sigma.
Don't give me that.
Nothing
Quark.
yet.
Betraying your grandpa. I don't trust you. Oh.
Well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found.
Oh yeah, the lady.
Who would do such a horrible thing?
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Phi, please. Why would I kill this woman?
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change.
We were so busy earlier that I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is?
Beats me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
Hypothetically.
You still can't remember anything?
No. Not even a little, unfortunately.
You better be telling the truth about this amnesia stuff.
Are you suspicious of me too, Sigma?
Yo, I don't know anything, okay? Suspicious? Have you looked in a mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead.
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh.
And them all ganging up on him. Freaking bullies.
I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault,
No,
right?
I suppose not. Well, I assume not. But
I'm assuming a dude looking like this isn't implied that he's wearing some kind of a suit. Because if he was wearing a suit, someone would have mentioned like, oh, take your helmet off or take off your, you know, whatever. I mean, he could still be wearing some sort of an outfit, but no one's ever really said anything. So I don't know if like in 2028, maybe he's an actual robot or something, or an android, and that's why he looks like this.
I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean.
All right, well, he just said he was wearing a mask. And I feel like that's happened a lot playing the last game. Like, I would make some comment and then they would just like start talking about it immediately.
In a way, it almost feels natural.
Yeah, see, maybe it's not a mask and a suit, right? But he thinks it is. Maybe he doesn't know about the existence of androids.
I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
All right. I probably should just not say anything.
No. I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. But there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or something similar?
We'll have to look at his butt cheek. With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. It took no time at all to find something of interest. Whoa. That is the symbol for Jupiter. I don't know. There's a hole here on the back of your head.
Hole?
A-hole? Yes, you're an a-hole. Yeah, it looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait,
I wonder if he's really hot inside.
a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does. But that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you?
That's true. I mean, mine feel natural, but I mean, if I had a choice, I'd rather not wear them.
That's what wearing this suit is like. Well, I think that's enough about me. Should we move to the next room now?
No. There still might be something here. I'm staying.
Me too.
Me too.
I see. Well then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do?
I want to explore. I think I'll be moving along. Wait, what? I have a mind of my own.
Where do you plan to go?
I mean, I guess we'll just go to the crew quarters, and then if we have a choice, we'll go to the lounge. I wonder if going in a certain order dictates, like dialogue appearing or whatever. But we'll go to the crew quarters. I was thinking I might go over to the crew quarters.
Very well. I shall head for the lounge then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
Kay's robe flowed silently around him as he turned to leave. I made my way out of the infirmary behind him. Crew quarters. Huh? So these are the crew quarters, huh?
Oh, Sigma. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here, man? Hey, come on, man. Don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
Huh. I wonder.
What happened to you, Tenmyoji? Tenmyoji? You've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's body.
Oh, you think so? Well, you sure it ain't just all in your head?
Fine. Let's move on to something else then. You and Quark. Is he your grandkid?
Why do you want to know?
Why? Well, I mean, why do you think? He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm gonna wonder what the deal is. Will got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us all play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all this nonsense. That's it. So tell me, Tenmyoji, are you really Quark's grandpa? Oh, hello, Clover, Luna.
Sigma, where'd you come from?
I came from talking to the old guy. Did you not want to? Did you not want me here?
No, it's okay, I guess.
I mean, you guess. Your Flintstone looking ass.
I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here.
This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji.
You know, she kind of reminds me of another character, but I think just this whole, like, her type of personality and voice, I think, not to say she's not unique or anything, but, you know, it does, you know, she does feel like that character you sometimes see in games or anime or stuff like that.
We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Huh? Oh, you know who she kind of reminds me of? Someone from I can't remember who, but someone from like Final Fantasy X. Yuna? Yeah, she kind of reminds me of Yuna from Final Fantasy X. Yeah, like just her voice and kind of demeanor. So you find anything?
0.
What? Which one?
No, I meant I found 0 things.
What about you? Anything
I
suspicious?
didn't find anything either. Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
She kind of has more. She has a higher pitch voice though, but similar demeanor. So I don't know. Is this like another character? I can't quite put my finger on, but someone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you've got a point there. But definitely, I feel like an RPG type game. Why do you think Zero put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the Nonary game.
Really? I thought the Nonary game was a couple of rounds of the AB game. Why would he need the puzzles and stuff then? Well, what is the Nonary game then? Why is Zero making us do all this? Do Clover knows?
Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment, so rich, powerful people can watch.
Entertainment?
Yes. They're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
That is very specific.
Oh, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No. Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Sr. is the one who murdered the old lady?
Now, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
You look like a murderer. Look at that, pretending to be all innocent. I mean, she don't even look that innocent, to be honest.
Well, Alice and I can't be Zero.
Wait, 7?
Huh. Well, the advice worked.
Kiyu, thank you for the host. What's up, Kiyu? How are you? Okay. I'll let the iPart go, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince me Alice can't be Zero.
What? Come on.
Hungover? That sucks, but hopefully you had a good time prior to that.
Alice and I know each other. Well, how do you know each other? I guess you could say we're co-workers.
They both work at the local strip club. And where do you co-work?
An organization? That's kind of vague. What kind of organization?
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
That's... I can't tell you.
What? What do you mean you can't tell us?
I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay? Why can't you tell us?
My husbando 7. I reap what I sow. It's alright, it happens.
Because it's confidential.
Okay, she works for the FBI.
I promised I wouldn't tell.
Oh, come on, don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah. What if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here? Yeah.
Who's grabbing her, like, her hair?
You're right. Maybe I should tell you.
What if she has a microphone? She has microphones in her hair and she's talking to them directly. Finally.
Sorry, but I just don't really trust you guys. I mean, what if one of you is Zero? It could be any of you. Sorry. Sorry. Anyway, I think that's enough about me and Alice. I just don't really feel like I can trust you guys. Maybe if that changes, then I can tell you.
Dude, she's the one that hit Betray on the stupid thing.
So, I guess I'll go now. Go? Where are you going? I don't know. I haven't really figured it out yet. Then I'll be going too. Fine.
There she goes. So Tenmyoji.
Save it. I don't trust you any more than she does.
In other words, you aren't gonna tell me anything, are you?
Sorry.
I left Tenmyoji and headed back to the hallway. There were so many questions I wanted answers to, but it was looking like I'd have to suffer in ignorance for a while longer. Besides, there were plenty of more immediate problems that needed my attention. I sighed and filed my questions away to be dealt with later. I needed to focus. There was only one room I hadn't visited yet. What you mean? That's where we were before. But I mean, there's new people there, so yep.
Oh, Sigma.
Oh, Sigma.
Perfect timing.
You were here earlier, right?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Luna, and I were the first into this room.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like, Secret pathway or something.
You really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention?
Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary?
Her shirt looks breezy. Someone mentioned that it looked like a golden toilet seat, so it's like that's the only thing that I can picture. But yes, definitely breezy. Very impractical. Like breezy, but she probably does not want to be out in like an actual breeze. Unless that thing is very heavy. Or it's like glued on. Out of the ordinary. Well, I mean, everything about this room is out of the ordinary.
How about this?
Boob tape is a thing. I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, but I don't know. Maybe that thing is on like so tight, like compressed down that it kind of... I probably should not get into detail. You know, just picture it. I mean, you don't have to picture it, but yeah. How about this? Isn't that obvious? That thing is not pressed anything. It's taped on. That's a big piece of tape. Isn't that obvious? It's an astronomy magazine. Apparently, it's got an article about a lunar eclipse. It says it's going to happen on December 31st, 2028. Whoa, that's like... He got kidnapped on the 25th? So... this is happening somewhere... Well, I mean... I'm assuming this is the future.
This New Year's Eve, then?
This New Year's Eve, then. Oh, I'm like scared to click on this. Alright, let me see. What is this picture? Interesting. Tape up. Tape down. I've learned a lot today. Very tame image depicting boob tape. You think it's tape? I mean, I want to assume it's made out of like solid gold. And even if it is made out of tape, I want to assume it's solid gold. Yeah. 6 days from
Wait,
now.
What did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Well, today's Christmas, right? So...
Wait a minute.
Well, the tape is underneath it. I can't see the tape though. Must be doesn't seem to move when she does.
When were you grabbed?
Or super heavy? Yeah. Did you hear me on Christmas? About 2 or 3 in the morning. Wait, did they pick you up on a different day?
Yeah.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
That's how women wear plunge dresses. I wonder if the outside, in that case, like if the outside have of the tape, they have kinds that have like a sort of friction on it, so your clothes doesn't really move around. So I mean, even though Alice's gold toilet seat might be really heavy, I mean, if it wasn't, like maybe it causes it not really to move. That'd be cool, right? I'm sure that's a thing. Or you know, you get like double-sided tape and then you put tape on the inside of your dress and then like you stick it on, kind of like shoes. I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd. What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
Man, she got abducted on my birthday.
Then we were all taken on different days.
Doesn't that mean we were just sleeping until the nonary game started? Does that mean we were just sleeping until the nonary game started?
Maybe they kept us on a Soparil IV drip or something?
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
Maybe. A lot of body tape is double-sided. I mean, if not, cosplays would be disasters. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, and it makes sense to wear double-sided tape. Then today might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
Oh. Well, I guess that explains why I feel kind of dizzy.
You too? I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Maybe it's because we were asleep for so long.
What is this? Oh, it's a link to, I'm assuming double-sided tape. Or something double-sided for clothes.
Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
Then what day is today?
Beats me.
I have no idea.
Well, what about you guys? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh well, there was a book about a cat.
A cat? What kind of cat? There's an image in there that pretty much shows how Alice would use it. I'll take a look. I mean, you know, double-sided body tape. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen this something similar. The second image. Where's her nipple? I mean, never mind.
A cat.
Yeah. Something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive. Didn't make any sense to me, though.
Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's going to help us get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
How about the infirmary? Find anything interesting?
Well, actually there was one thing.
Oh yeah?
What?
I wasn't trying to hide it.
I mean, where would she hide it?
The right moment to mention it just never came up.
You don't need to apologize, just tell us what you found.
Well, see for yourself.
It's a newspaper article, looks like.
Yeah, it was in the safe in the infirmary.
Let me see that. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities.
What the hell? What's Radical 6?
Just read the article.
I swallowed and began to read. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed, isn't that like a band? That the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Do you think we're in a quarantine facility?
You mean you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, we don't know anything for sure, but look at us. We seem pretty healthy.
You look very healthy, Alice.
Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are, but if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
This perfect, shapely face. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease?
You have, what is it called? There's like a term, when people are so high on themselves.
You want to touch it, don't you, boy?
I mean, like, your face? Yeah, narcissism. It's a disease.
I can see it in your eyes. Go on. Try.
He's like, what about me? Well, I am feeling a little weird.
That could just be from sleeping for a couple of days.
Okay, dude.
Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug. Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough, people?
That drug was Viagra.
This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
Yeah, I guess you do have a point.
Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game?
Also a good point.
Yes, it is.
So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus?
Probably not.
Well, it's still something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, even if we're safe in here, our friends and families are still out there.
That's true. I hope they're all right.
Wait a minute. When did this virus actually show up? I've never heard of it before.
Neither have I.
Me either.
So what day is it? If this Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep, just how long have we been here for?
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
Yeah, well, doesn't look like we're gonna have time for that.
Shit, we're late.
Yeah.
All right then. We should hurry.
Hurry up. Puzzle it out. Seek a way out. Oh, here we go. I like the doors though.
Chromatic doors have opened.
One sec, guys. Let me pick this up real quick. All right. So I probably got to go in like 30 minutes. 40-ish minutes. Just an FYI, which means that we'll probably not be able to do this puzzle because it usually takes me all day.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. What the hell are you doing?
So sorry.
That's not good enough. You realize we could die here, right?
Hey, whoa, calm down there, girl. I made it in time.
Barely. We've only got 5 minutes left. You're a yellow pair. Who do you think your partner is?
Gee, I wonder.
You son of a...
Come now, Phi. Please, calm down. Fighting now helps no one.
He's right, you know.
Oh, he kind of has that whole feng shui, like kind of Buddhist mentality, even with like the robe. Like, what if this is his teacher, Sigma's teacher? that'd be funny. He's right, you know.
The doors have already opened. We need to hurry up and figure out our teams.
What did I do to deserve this asshole?
Jesus. So how should we pair
We're
up?
almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
I know they got potty mouths in this game, like way more than the last game. The options Fi laid out for us were the following. Option A, Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and go through the green door. Tenmyoji and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the blue door. Fi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with K, Magenta, and open the red door. Okay, so we can go with Alice and pair up with Luna. Alright. Option B, Alice and I would pair up with K, Magenta, and go through the blue door. Tenmyoji and Quark would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and open the red door. Fi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the green door. So we can go either with K or Luna. But Luna would end up going with Tenmyoji and Quark. Which means Luna's probably boned because the little stump Quark. I don't know about that kid. Fi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Clover. Yeah, Clover's... Yeah, she's boned too. Option C, Alice and I, Cyan, and Clover would pair up and go through the red door. Tenmyoji and Quark would pair up with K and open the green door. Oh man, K is boned. Of all people, you're suspicious of the kid. I mean, not necessarily. I'm just playing the part. I mean, he's a kid, obviously. I'm more suspicious of Dio. Fi and Dio would pair up with Luna and open the blue door. Oh hell no! No, Luna, don't go with them. You're gonna get so screwed.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
All right. So what are we doing?
I'm not pairing up with Kay.
Racist?
Oh? Why not?
We'd end up playing against each other in the next AB game. Last time, you betrayed Clover. How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me?
Wait, you betrayed Clover. You betrayed Clover. Yo, wasn't Clover and Kay betrayed Alice? What is he talking about?
You can't be trusted.
How unfortunate. To be honest, however, I would rather not go with you either.
Whoa!
Yeah? Why's that?
'Cause you a jerk.
Well, you only have 1 BP left. I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round. Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation.
If he hit betray and then K hit betray, then they'd be 0. Right? I mean, if you're in K's situation, would you hit betray knowing that they're gonna hit betray also and then make it so everyone hits 0? Or would you hit ally and give, I mean, why though? Like, why would you give the old dude points, right? And like sacrifice yourself? Yeah, the betrayed Alice. Sounds like he said that he betrayed Clover, but Clover and him were the ones that chose to betray Alice, unless what he's implying is that, you know, because only one person pushes the button, so it's possible that like maybe Clover was like, well, you know, we want to be allied with her, and then Kay turned around and he hit betray.
You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray.
I mean, you can.
If I did, and you were true to your word and allied, then I would kill you.
Yeah, why the hell would he yeah, there's no way he'd ally. I mean, he could hit ally, and then Kay could hit ally, and they'd be fine.
So there you are.
But do you really want to take that risk?
That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
He doesn't want that. He doesn't want that responsibility.
Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
That's not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover.
Wait, what?
I trust her more than any of the rest of you.
What do you mean, Sigma and I? I didn't agree to anything.
Yep. I want to go with Alice, too.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I get a say in this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi.
Oh my god! Why she want to go with Phi? She don't even know. She doesn't know.
They chose Ally last time.
Dude, that was on me.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm Phi's partner.
Oh, you boned.
You should pair up with us.
Actually, Luna's boned.
Sound good?
No.
I am also opposed to that choice.
She wants us.
If Alice and Clover pair up, and Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't have a choice.
If Alice and Clover pair up and Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't have a choice.
We'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
And I don't want to go with Kay either.
God. Freaking children. Then what the hell are we supposed to do?
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
Uh-oh. What's wrong, Quark?
It's all over. This is it. We're all gonna die.
What the hell, kid?
Are you all right?
No. No. That's not it. Don't you get it? We aren't gonna die. We have to die. We have to die here. All of us.
What the hell?
Yo, get your grandkid in check, old man.
Oh, snap out of it, kid. Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones. Getting so serious about this stupid game.
Alright, now I kind of have doubt. I'm starting to maybe believe Dio might have been telling the truth. I mean, maybe he's like bipolar or something.
Just stop. End this. End all of it. End everything.
We need to get him to the infirmary.
No, we don't have time.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
We don't have a choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him through.
But we still haven't figured out who's going where.
I can't afford to be picky anymore. Someone just choose. I don't care who.
He's dead.
Sigma, you have to choose.
What? Why me?
Please, just do it. We don't have any time left.
I gotta be assertive for Luna.
9, 8, 7.
I swallowed. Okay. Alice and I will. Hold up. Time to save. We'll save in second slot. Alright. We'll keep 3 save slots. Yeah, he escalated very rapidly towards that. Maybe it was their plan to go together, you know? Maybe he did that on purpose. Alice and I will go through the green door with Luna, go through the blue door with Kay, go through the red door with Clover. I wish it kind of... Alright, hold on. Hold on. Alright. Okay. Alright. So we got Sigma plus what was her name? Alice. Alright. We can either go with Luna, Clover, or was it Kay? Alright, and then we got Quark and the Myoji dude, the old guy, plus either Luna, Clover, or Kay. And then we got what was the third? Dio, right? Dio plus Phi plus either C or K. So we know that K does not want to go. He doesn't want to go in this group, okay? So let's just say, let me change the color in that. Oh shit, I right clicked. Okay, so K. Alright, we got K, and then K doesn't want to go here. He does not want to go with Myoji, okay? Dio, Phi. Dio wants to go with Luna, alright? So we'll put a, we'll do that, okay? Sure, whatever, okay? We'll do that. Alice wants to go with Clover. Okay, Alice wants to go with Clover. I think that's all they wanted to do. Those are the only ones. We need MS Paint. MS Paint 28. Everyone wants to go with Luna. I mean, we want to go. Well, Dio wants to go with Luna. That was very apparent. But let's see. If we go with Luna, then Dio's be like, but I wanted to go with Luna, right? But he has to end up going with either C or K, which no one really has an objection to. We want to make sure everybody. We don't want to put people in bad situations. We want to make sure that people. We want to set higher numbered people with lower numbered people, because the higher people can sacrifice for the low numbers, right? The people with the high numbers currently are Clover, K, Dio, and Quark. And right now the only solos we have are C and K. So C and K have to go with well, I mean, I mean, that's their prerogative. That's their prerogative if they want to sacrifice numbers. But I imagine the lower number person and the other person would want to not bully, but you know, I mean, probably have the same thought process. So K should actually go with. Actually, K going with us would be okay, because then we can get Alice some points. We can also give Alice points if Luna goes with us. If we all ally, she'll get 2 points regardless. Dio. If we go with Luna, all I know is that if Luna goes with us, then it's not really I don't know if they actually have, you know, the option to pick who they want. Hold up, I want to see the options again. How do I see the log? Okay, here we go. If Alice and I go with Luna, that means Tenmyoji and Quark would pair up with Clover. Actually, that's kind of good. That only means that Quark would get a bonus. Like, he'd probably be the one with the highest number. If they cut down Clover's number. If I and Dio went with K, K's number is higher also, but then both of theirs, actually Phi isn't higher. She's like in between. Dio has a high number too. So if they end up betraying K, Dio and Quark would have the highest numbers amongst the group. I feel like this is the way to go, because there's not really any danger. It's not like too high numbered. Yeah, none of the solos have low numbers. It's all the pairs. And the pairs are all paired up with higher numbers except for our group. But, I mean, we already kind of know. I mean, we're not going to betray anybody. Alright, we're going to go with Luna through the green door. Alice, Luna, the green door.
Right. I'm coming.
They both took off for the door and I followed behind at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder in time to see the others head into their respective doors. Phi, Dio, and K ducked into the red door. Just as Tenmyoji carried Quark through the blue door, Clover right on his heels.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Whoa. Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
That's unfortunate.
What's this thing here?
It looks like the device next to the number 9 door.
Why don't you try pulling the lever?
Might as well. It worked! Huh? Look at the door on the right.
It opened.
Huh? That doesn't make sense. This decision making, what's wrong with them? Why would just the one on the right open? How do you open the other 2?
You're probably just overthinking it.
Yes, we are, as usual.
That door opened. That means we're going through it. Bring it on.
Bring it on! That's my favorite movie.
Don't go soft on me now. I'll leave you behind.
Whoa, her eyes.
Come on, Sigma, let's go.
The Gollum Bay. What is this place?
It is kind of confusing, isn't it? What is it for?
Well, I think it looks like some sort of workroom.
1 second. All right, we got 5 minutes. Well, I think it looks like some sort of workroom.
If you say so. We should split up and search it.
We need to find key cards with moon symbols on them, right?
You know what this means? We didn't do a single puzzle today.
Yes. They should be somewhere in this room.
All right, let's get to it. Seek a way out. Alright. Golem Bay. Let's see. We got a robot. What the heck is this guy? Maybe it's an Egyptian mummy. What? Any way you look at it, it's a robot. Then maybe it's a robot. There's no maybe about it. I can't imagine it's anything else. You're kidding, right? That's insane. Well, what do you think it is? Just a well-made mannequin. Whoa, we got a radio. We're with Luna. Yep, we are with Luna. It's got an antenna. Do you think it can be a radio? Why don't you try turning it on? Yeah, well, I tried that. Nothing happens. Maybe the batteries are dead. What is it? I don't think it runs on batteries. There's an electrical socket on the side here. So you're saying it needs a power cable. Like that, right? Perfect. Perfect. Same exact voice. Okay, let's see. What is this? What is this? It feels kind of greasy. Maybe it's oil. Whoa, Chevron block. This facility is a Chevron warehouse. What is this? Alright, no more voice acting. It looks kind of like a hexagon if you flipped one of the corners in. I mean, technically it is still a hexagon, but Hexagon. What is this? A robot-y thing? I don't think it's just a crash test dummy or something like that. Robot-y thing. Robot-y thing. Alright, what is this? Okay, alright. Hexagon. This kind of looks like a stage. Yeah, like for disco. Really? Disco? What's disco? Who knows? Not me. Ha 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 ha. Both sides of the room have a long platform that looks kind of like a stage. Oh, look at all this. A toolbox. It's got a key in it. Huh? That's odd. What is it? This key. It obviously goes to this keyhole, but it won't turn. Can you get it out? Let me see. Rusty key. What's with this key? It's completely rusted. No wonder it won't turn. Okie dokie. Ooh. Damn it. I guess it's no good. The key's too rusty to turn, huh? Yeah, looks like it. Battery A. You cannot combine these items. Alrighty then. That's a battery. Thin ones like that are usually used for notebooks. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Chevron. It looks like just like the other one we found. Why would there be two of the same thing? Maybe we're supposed to attach them to each other. Really? Yes. I think there are magnets inside it. Whoa. Anyways, guys, I think I gotta get going. 5:44 p.m. Yeah, like I'm gonna have to rush regardless, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. But pretty solid stream today, 2 hours and 33 minutes. I expected to start late and maybe end a little bit later, but I ended up starting earlier than I anticipated, but I ended up leaving earlier. Yeah, because I'm gonna go have dinner with family, and you know, it's Thanksgiving Eve, so I mean, you gotta, you know. But I hope you guys have a very nice day. Have a very nice Thanksgiving. I probably will not be here tomorrow. The chances are very low that I will probably stream. So have a nice Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving Eve. Let me read the rest of the chat. With Luna, check your Twitter. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Amy. I didn't know you sent me a message. This was intense. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks everyone for watching, lurking, and listening. As always, thank you to everybody that kicked it in the chat. Thanks to everybody that hosted. Q, Latency Lounge, Bookmark with 2C, DR, Real Killer Miss, Tiago, Wobotron, Crimsonish, Surcharge Zoid, Eddie Ammo Gaming, Hungry Nova, Deathquan, Specs OG, Puha, Noob Queen, Rackshaw Family, and everybody else that hosted throughout the stream. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody that stopped by today and everyone that stuck around to the end. I'm sorry I'm leaving early. But yeah, I'm just glad I got to stream today, and yeah, it's been a while that I kind of have been. Yeah, it's been a while since I kind of streamed somewhat consistently, but I should be on. Hopefully on Friday. I don't really know. It kind of depends on tomorrow. I don't know what the plan is going to be. I'm going to be with family having Thanksgiving dinner and stuff like that, but I don't really know like if I'm going to do anything in regards to like Black Friday or I don't know. I have no idea, but as usual, I'll let you guys know via Twitter and Discord. So check the Twitter and Discord. But other than that, thank you guys again. Have a very nice Thanksgiving. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will hopefully see you on Friday. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening or morning, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you guys soon. Take care. Have a good one. Peace.